Hey, welcome, folks. I'm meteorologist Tom Kvick. I've got some weather information here for you. I got a little unsettled weather pattern to deal with here as we end March and get into April. Right now, we see some evidence of that. Clouds increasing today, as you saw in some of our areas, especially between here and Shreveport, had a little bit of rain today. We'll go over toward Gina, where we're seeing this also from Sinlaw Broadcasting Tower Cam over in LaSalle Parish. And hello to all you folks this fine Thursday evening. Coming up for just a couple, just a one headline, unsettled weather pattern for us to deal with. We'll talk about what that means in the 7-day forecast and between now and then over the next several minutes. Here's the system you've been hearing about in Texas. We're already seeing a couple of little band. Right there's a band. There's another one, and there's a couple more there. This system is a very low latitude type system. Some folks have kind of reckon this to a tropical system, although it is, in my opinion, still pretty much firmly a cold core system. But again, we're going to get some rain from it. I don't think we get as much as you've been hearing about in Texas, but we will get some. You can see that the heavier rain is down in that area. Much of that has worked offshore now. Again, we will get our share of it coming at us. So satellite and radar, here's that system off to the west of us. Here's a surface low associated with the upper low there. And in tandem, this weather maker will move into our direction. You see a lot of the heavier rain still lingering, hugging closer to the surface low. And that's typically the case in these situations. And we'll have to wait a little while before we see a good bit of rain here. But I think with a flood alert out from the National Weather Service, a flood watch for at least part of central Louisiana, we will see for Vernon, Rapides, Voiles Parish over toward Beauregard, Allen, Evangeline, and St. Landry. Those parishes all in the responsibility of the Lake Charles National Weather Service office. We've got Sabine, Natchitoches, Wynne, Grant, and LaSalle parishes under the jurisdiction of the Shreveport office, and then Catahoula, Concordia, and Jackson, Mississippi. So far, Jackson and Shreveport have not put out a flash flood watch or a flood watch for their parishes of responsibility there, but we'll see if that happens. Nonetheless, there will be some significant rainfall, I think, occur from this. So let me step you through for your commute Friday morning. I don't think there's going to be much issue early Friday. It's going to develop during the day. You see one wave coming through, a second one there, maybe for your going home. So I think your shot of getting wet will be better going home from work and school than it will be in the morning going. And then Saturday, we continue to see some rain chances lingering there into the day on Saturday. So kind of the leftovers as the main upper level system finally pushes through the area. And there is a little risk of severe weather. This is a marginal. This is the storm prediction categories there, ranging from 1 to 5. And you see, I'll go ahead and say all of central Louisiana is going to be in the marginal risk there. That is situation, again, level 1 out of 5. And then the flash flood risk, level 2 and part of the area, and then a level 1 there, marginal, covering the rest of central Louisiana for the possibility of some heavy rainfall that could lead to some rises on rivers or even some urban flooding at times under the right conditions. So severe threats on Friday in the limited category. I think we see wind and water, wind and rain being the main things, but with a couple of supercells possibly developing, we've got to put that tornado risk there out, but you see it's very low. And hail, it's just not a hail pattern here in this one. All right, so what to expect Friday, that's your, so Friday morning, Friday, especially if you head into the PM hours Friday, that's our best risk or highest risk. So the pattern, we've got that feature aloft that was coming in from the southwest, coming through South Texas, Southeast Texas. There will be some mixed storm types with this, maybe some bands with it, I think. But some supercells will be possible, mostly shallow to moderate supercells, but that can still spin up a tornado. So threat level is 1 out of 5. That is marginal on the Storm Prediction Center classification. I call it limited, which is kind of the same thing. So the threat's wind at 5%. That is the risk of having a damaging wind or a high wind event that meets severe criteria. That would be about 60 miles per hour or more, or damage associated with that type of wind, and tornadoes will be at 2%, and all that's within 25 miles of a point here in Sinai. So monitor your weather sources, and if there are any warnings to pass by, Nick and I will pass those along to you. Let's go beyond this. First of all, starting with Friday evening, you can see a pretty good little system sitting right here. This is a system that's influencing Texas right now. You can see that unmistakable wind shift with it right there, and right there the upper level front, or the upper level wind shift, or the trough line, whatever you want to call it. It'll be there. And that is going to be the mechanism that lifts the atmosphere, and with moisture and instability present, you get the rain and storms. All right, so let's go beyond this, fast forward this into, say, the Sunday time frame, when we see fast flow coming through the area from the southwest. This type of flow pattern almost always has disturbances, ripples of energy flowing through that basic flow there. So with that on top of an unstable atmosphere, it would be a pretty warm day Sunday. We have a chance of some weather again during that time frame into Monday, which may be a more substantial threat than what we have out right now for tomorrow. And then going into Wednesday, we see a developing storm system taking shape to the north of us. We're kind of on the bottom of it like we were the other day, at the base of that particular system. And with instability and moisture still lingering across the area, I think we will see another round of some rain and storm. So this is going to keep us unsettled, or keep there to be almost a daily shower and thunderstorm chance for us. So we kind of see all that happening in your 7-day forecast. So first of all, Sunday, severe outlook for much of Louisiana, on up into portions of the Tennessee, Ohio Valley, and areas up all the way up into Missouri, Illinois. And then for Monday, be Monday morning here, but farther to the east toward Alabama, Georgia, and on up the east coast there in toward Richmond and almost to New York City. It will be a kind of a Monday night kind of deal there, but Monday morning for us. All right, finally sorting all this out. Showers and thunderstorms Friday, 90%. I think everybody gets wet with this. 80% for Friday night. There's your severe and heavy rainfall flags up for you there. Saturday we'll see a 70% chance of rain and thunderstorms lingering into the area. And I think most of that, maybe not all of it, would be in the morning hours. And then Sunday, we kind of see things settle down but warm up a little bit, at least during the day. But still, I'm not comfortable with a 0% Sunday, so I've got a 30% chance of some showers and thunderstorms. Now, once we get into Sunday night and the PM hours, especially Sunday night, and into very early Monday, that's when the window of time, I think, we go up to probably about a 50 to 60% chance of rain. And then for the rest of Monday, we're down to about 30%. There will be a frontal passage on Monday, and that will calm things down a bit for Tuesday. Just a partly cloudy day and pretty pleasant, 52 and 77 for your temperatures. But it warms up quickly Wednesday and stays warm Thursday. Look at that low Thursday morning, 70 degrees, maybe upper 60s there for Wednesday. So there's definitely going to be some instability. Moisture quality, low-level moisture quality, I think will be better during that time frame than what we have probably for this event, and maybe even for the one that we may get in the Sunday-Monday time frame. So we'll have to watch that, especially as we move into Thursday. There is a rain chance will start increasing at that particular time. All right, that's it for me. Nick will be back with you in the morning, and I'll see you in the PM hour. So hope you have a fantastic Friday.